guests, Your Eminence, Cardinal Edwin O'Brien, President O'Donnell, Dr. James Hitchcock, faculty and staff, family and friends, and you, my fellow graduates of the class of 2016, it is my privilege and task to bid you farewell. As we conclude our journey together in this extraordinary Jubilee year of mercy, let us also remember how we began our formation on this campus in the year of faith. While this convergence may seem a happy coincidence, it enables us to see our time at Christendom as a pilgrimage bookended by these two virtues, faith and mercy. Faith, as described by Blessed John Henry Newman, is an intellectual act, its object truth, and its result knowledge. It is the habit of putting trust in another to come to knowledge of a truth one cannot discover on his own. Indeed, this attitude describes most of our intellectual and spiritual life at Christendom, putting trust in our predecessors in both wisdom and in grace, to come to a more complete knowledge of Christ. For he, as the medieval theologians have taught, is the one wisdom that cannot be encapsulated in one discipline or fully divided amongst them all. It is in him that we encounter the true, the good, and the beautiful, and so attain, as Joseph Cardinal Ratzinger expressed it, a more real, more profound knowledge than mere rational deduction. The gift of faith of our Christendom education is one that must be shared with others. As in the case of Dante in the Divine Comedy, we have received a vision of the incarnate Word at work in the world of men to bring souls back to God. And like Dante, we too must strive to present this vision to our world through the means available to us. For merely to have the vision of reality as it should be is not enough. St. Paul writes, "If I understand all mysteries and all knowledge, if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing." So faith leads us to love, which should in turn lead us to mercy. St. Paul also writes in his letter to Titus that God saved us not because of deeds done by us in righteousness, but in virtue of his own mercy. Our salvation, our 4 years at Christendom, all of our achievements, academic, athletic, social, and spiritual, are expressions of the gift of God's mercy to us. In coming to recognize our own unworthiness for the grace we have received, we open ourselves to embrace another's brokenness. For that is what mercy is, not merely heartfelt sympathy, but a gut-wrenching embrace of the suffering of others. And this act of showing mercy enables the other to come home. For our modern world has forgotten that man, made in the image and likeness of God, will never be perfectly at rest anywhere in this life. As we graduates now leave our home for the past 4 years, we are certainly given a strong awareness that as we leave our home for the past 4 years and make the final transition to living in the world on our own, we are certainly given a strong awareness that home is not of this earth. We are on a pilgrimage, and through our formation in the study of human nature, we are uniquely equipped to show mercy to our fellow pilgrims in the world who have lost sight of the mystery and dignity of the human person. How fitting it is, then, that on this feast of St. Matthias, and this vigil of Pentecost, that we are being sent forth as missionaries of mercy to restore all things in Christ. We have reached the fullness of our time at Christendom, and it comes now to us to recognize, as Dante did, En la sua volontade e nostra pace. In his will is our peace. Through our growth in faith, our embrace of our mission to bring mercy to the world, our joy in celebrating our time together, and our sorrow at parting, may we come to deeper conformity to the love that moves the sun and other stars. Thank you.